coming in on. So whatever IP we're picking up here, it's associating with the town of Burley, which is probably, where's Burnley? So they're miles off on this one. But again, this is interesting because people are like, wow, this mom makes $6,700 a day. That's hard. Wow, a month. And she does it online. Read her story, okay? That's an example of probably a fake blog. So I doubt she's doing this, okay? I really do doubt that that's happening. However, okay.
Just found your 19-year-old kids one there as well. You know, the dinner bottom.
Oh yeah. So this is, and this is a kind of a combination blog / news style. But look, I mean, is there really an online career journal? You guys like in the Sun, Wall Street Journal, online career? Probably not. Probably not. But look, they have an advertorial up top here. They're basically trying as hard as they possibly can not to show you that. But I mean, the point is, you come to a landing page like this, you feel it's more legit. Again, now I'm not making claims whether it's right or whether it's wrong. You can argue that till the end of time. I'm saying this is a rather effective way, for whatever reason, to create a conversion. So this person, let's see, so Melissa Johnson, there's no Melissa. I mean, there might be a Melissa Johnson, but in this case, it's probably not her. So again, I mean, you have to feel good about this. I mean, you can make an actual blog. If you have actually tried the product and you love it and it feels great, you write about your own experience, and people really relate to that. They love the idea that it's coming from you, it's realistic. So again, this is one marketing technique amongst dozens of landing pages that all work. So, okay, this is interesting. So I know exactly who this is. They've built this site. You can copy it. They have videos from YouTube there you go. Okay, so it's all going to Robert Allen's Internet Income System. Robert Allen's a big guy in the States. You click on this, and it takes you, I'm sure, to his offer where he's going to tell you how to make money online. There he is. Okay, let's see how much this costs. So, I mean, this is the kind of research that you should be doing, again, no matter what vertical you're in, but doing this kind of research helps you understand that whole system and how it works. And again, I mean, there's a lot of volume for this stuff, quite a lot actually, so it happens all day long. So that's the idea of a flog or news style site, and that happens quite a bit. There's also review sites. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but review sites, we give some examples here. I'm sorry, this is so small you guys can't see it. But review sites are where you might review a bunch of different products. You might be in the skincare industry and you might say, well, they're all affiliate links, right? But this product I rate high, this product is second. So people like the idea of you personally reviewing something and offering up your opinion. But again, I mean, you can go very far in this space by incorporating some of these techniques. High response copywriting, figure out how do people create action. Video landing page, so my friend Drew, who we'll talk to, he's probably still in bed, but we'll get him out of bed in maybe an hour and a half. But he uses really effective video landing pages. Email capture, we're going to do a lot of that for you to help you set up. News blog, here's an example of one that's going on. And then, Diet Pill Universe, I just picked a random review site where somebody's reviewing. Now again, are these reviews real? I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But it's someone's opinion, and they can be rather effective ways to close a sale. So, yeah.
Quick question on that point. Do you think that in fairly reasonably short time, somebody is going to come down on this and stop this?
Absolutely. And there's no doubt about it. But here's what happens, right? If you look at this up over a period of time, there's a wave of this stuff. So, I may have told this story last time, but I just love telling it because it makes me feel so good. So I'll tell it for my own benefit. We were buying like 500 grand a day on MSN, and I thought I was the man. They're flying me up to Redmond. I was good, and this is back in 2002. Okay, and I was no, it wasn't 500,000. I take that back. It was probably a couple 100,000 a day. A lot of volume. I was over Hotmail, front page. I could buy so much inventory, and back in 2002, there was very little restrictions on what you could say. So my banners, I may have shared this with you guys, were that flashing, you've won, and people send people into convulsions, right? It just drives them crazy. But that got like 10,000% click-through rate that if I just said, hey, please click on my banner, whatever. And so I noticed this stuff early on. Like I could say a lot of stuff in the creative, the word free without asterisks. So as you would as any emerging market, right? People get tired of it. They get pissed off. I got a call from, her name is Joanne Bradford. Did I already tell the story?
Yes.
So it's boring. Okay. But I'll just tell it again because I like to tell it again. So anyway, I pissed off Steve Ballmer, right? Which is fun, like a big Microsoft guy, right? And I was buying so much inventory, and my banners were so egregious. They were horrible. Like, they were horrible banners. But I don't care. Like, I don't care. What I care about is getting click-through rates and people to convert. So I don't do marketing to be aesthetic. I'm not an artist. That's cool if you are, or you're like engineers. I hire engineers that understand they're a cog in the wheel. Like, I don't create engineering to make engineering. Like, you're a means to an end. And so I hire engineers that understand they're a process of like capitalism. They're supposed to make money for me. So they build stuff that they probably wouldn't tell their friends because it's not like, like retargeting that. It's not sexy. Do you know what I mean? So same thing with creative. It's very much like it's a means to an end to get a click. Now, again, so what happened was they tracked down on the word free. You can't use the word free. The flog stuff hit so big in the States, they were doing 40 to 50,000 sales a day on things like acai, colon cleanse, that you had so many people that complained that they stopped doing it. So like an AdSun or AOL, they won't take blog or flog type marketing, but Pulse 360 will. AdBlade, they will. Some places they won't. So what happens is in creative and messaging, there's just like this wave, like this new stuff coming all the time. It gets smacked down, it comes up, it gets smacked down. So I think you just need to be in the long run, you can ride those waves. And again, depending on how you feel about this type of creative, will dictate kind of what you do in the space. Yep. Okay. I gave here just an example of the entire thing, soup to nuts. Again, I apologize for those in the back, but it's a very simple process. You have a piece of creative. I found this. This probably happens to be a Pulse 360 buy, which I've spoken about Pulse 360 a little bit. Text-based creative, goes to a landing page, work at home mother, you have a click, the click goes to automated profit system, there's a 5-field form, you hit submit, you're good. So that submit probably earns the advertiser $4 or $5, okay? The affiliate $4 or $5, okay? So that's how that works. I just listed some very simple winning direct response stuff that if you guys read any of the literature that's out there, you should kind of come to this conclusion fairly simply. The word free, people go crazy, they act irrational, predictably so with the word free. Scarcity works. I only have 5 of these left. It creates this unconscious thing in your head that drives you to buy. Video, you can tell more of the story. Data collection, testimonials are very big. So the extent to which you can have people that will get on there and say great things about your product ends up being a very powerful one. Drip marketing, that tends to do with how you can collect data. You can market to those users down the road. And then certainly the upsell, the cross-sell, the downsell. So there's a lot of literature out there about direct response. I'm not going to go too much into it past this, but just know that it's an important element about media buying. But the great news is, as affiliate marketers, a lot of that research has been done for you, okay? So you don't have to reinvent the wheel on this stuff.
Could you explain drip marketing?
Yeah, so drip marketing, okay, sure, that's a great question. So drip marketing really is your ability to market that user over time. Okay, so they call it a drip. So you're going to drip an email here, you're going to wait like 3 days and drip an email here. So it's the idea that once you have a customer or a lead, so it should matter each, but say that you're an email collection person, right? You've collected an email address for your product. You want to drip them content over a period of time that ultimately leads to a sale. Okay? Make sense?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Offer selection. I think we did a lot of this stuff actually today in terms of going into these CPA networks and figuring out the right offer. Do you guys want me to do that again, or does that make sense? Well, I heard both, sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
But look, okay, so, I will do my darndest to get you guys into a CPA network. I told you how to trick them if you have to. I've told you how to set yourself up so you can get into one. We are going to create one called Pro Advertising, which we will give you access to our offers, which will be a lot of the same offers, so we'll accept you. But the idea, though, is when you market this stuff, you want to be able to effectively pick offers. If you're a product owner, you want to be one of these offers, right? You want to be one of these ones that listed and let the affiliates do all the work for you. But I mean, quite simply, if I want to learn about an offer, if I see an offer out there, like we saw the Robert Allen offer, I'm not sure they would have this here, but you could search for it and see if they have the Robert Allen offer. Did we just not see that? Robert Allen. So you can see if they have, these guys have this offer. Okay, so there it is. That's interesting. Melissa's blog. They might even give you the actual landing page, which is pretty interesting. So you remember that offer we just saw with what did it come off of MSN? I can't remember. Or no, it was Pulse 360. Was it this one? Burley? Your hometown? Okay. So when I'm reverse engineering this stuff to figure out who this is, I want to figure out who has this offer. So it turns out ClickBank has this offer. And so I would go and research it and figure out how much they're paying. And I would immediately yell and complain and tell me, oh, it's horrible, that's too little. I want double that. You know, so you could be a little bit egregious. You know, if they're offering you 35, say I need at least $50. I mean, they might laugh at you, but you might end up getting $38 or something. Let's see what this is. So they're telling you here that Robert Allen is $1.28 earnings per click, and the payout is $110. That's crazy, right? Now that must be a real sale going on. We can look at the landing page most likely, but this offer is paying an $110 to you guys, the affiliate, for completing it. So let's take a look at this.
$100 for a lead?
Pardon me?
For a lead?
I doubt this is a lead for $110.
This is a
Yeah.
this is a product.
This is a product, yep, by Robert Allen. It's probably a make money product online. I don't know why maybe it's going to a different browser. But he's willing to pay $110 for you to help him complete this offer. So you can see, okay, here we go. So it's available in Canada, the UK, and the US. That's why you see it on the UK side. It's $110 per lead, which they probably mean sale. Sorry, I'm going a little crazy here. They probably mean sale. I'd be surprised if it was a lead, but I could be wrong. And you can probably even see the offer. Let's see. Okay, so here's the offer. Okay, didn't we just see this one? Okay, so our Burley guy, or what was it, Burley or Burnley? He's making $110 per sale. Okay, it's pretty good, right? What's that? Oh, sorry. $110 for every time somebody buys this product. Okay, does that make sense? So let's see. So
you went on to ClickBank?
yeah, Click Booth. Yeah, Click Booth. So I can give you guys a list of all the great affiliate networks. I didn't do it in this presentation, but Epic Advertising, Click Booth, Convert2Media, Ads for Dough,